I'm just curious with these rail rifles, because I never actually used them before. So let's see what these look like. Powerful long-range weapon capable of penetrating multiple targets. So its range is exactly the same, but it has no minimum range. And it has a damage type, which I don't know if that even makes a difference. Yeah, this gets +5 shield and +5 resistance, so I don't know. Not entirely certain where the benefit is between being physical and thermal. But yeah, aside for the extra cost, this would almost be just as good as the laser rifle. So that has potential. I could throw that onto my snipers actually. Make that my new sniper. I'll have to give it a try at some point though. But I'm gonna have to... Well, I don't know what I was gonna say. I completely lost my train of thought, so ignore me as I get this sorted out. So that's my new sniper, and at least it's appropriate. It has a defensive shield to kind of allow it to stay in its place for longer periods. Of course, rail rifle is basically, aside for the fact it doesn't actually have extra range, it would seem appropriate for a sniper. And of course, smart link to give it extra damage. Yeah, range basic weapons, so the rail rifle counts. The only question is if it can actually get, if it'll actually be able to hit 2 targets, because I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do that. So, we're almost there, but do we have the fuel? Yes, we have the fuel. I will not be screwed over this time. Of course, downside is I have no freighters. God damn it. At least I can kill off this one starbase, and then I can just leave them there to kind of keep any ship that gets built from pretty much being able to build up a small resistance fleet. Alright, time to burn the engines. Already the engines got burnt down, damn it. Okay, I see what's going on, damn it. Maybe this was not a good idea. Because my horn still needs to repair itself. This backfired. Ah, that sucks. The engineering bay there from the front has cost me quite a bit. At least everything's gonna be able to get out, but I'm gonna have to rethink this. Yeah, okay, I should be good now though. I think I'm gonna lose this Corvette though. Nope, it survived. It survived. It's gonna get out without really any damage. But god damn. I am just having such a hassle with this one final planet. And it is annoying, to say the least. Yeah, it's already out of fuel as a result, so I'll just have that form up. I'll have a repair, and then we can try this again with hopefully a proper fleet. Maybe. Hopefully. I would like to think so anyway. And I need to keep this fleet here, just in case the Vulfar decide to show their ugly faces again. Okay, trade agreements are gone. Those are done. And I got my Mark II Hornet built. Well, this is annoying, isn't it? I have a plant here, but they're gonna get annoyed at me, I'm certain of it. So I'm gonna need to start building my fleet, I guess. And of course, might as well create an infantry base, start get ground troops. Because I'm not gonna really have a choice, am I now? I'm gonna ignore their ships, but I had this base first, and I am almost certain they're gonna start getting pissed off at me. And if they do get pissed off, then I am gonna gladly kill them. Because I had a plan here already. What? This is just getting better and better, isn't it? Somehow they managed to get a Corvette and a battleship out. And I don't think this fleet is able to take it on just yet. Not by itself. So this just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it now? Let's see, there's my fighter shields finally. It gives it a little bit of durability, so all I need now is a proper weapon. Yeah, because they're rich, but they're also starving. They're just gonna die out. That's what's gonna happen here. I almost don't need to do anything there. Unless the androids are able to sustain themselves. I don't really need to do anything. So what do we have? We have some kind of, what is this? Subliminator? Subliminator, I think is called. Sublimator. Does it sound appropriate? It does. It sounds odd. Subliminator, I'll call it in that case. So what the hell does it does? Okay. Damage done by this weapon is evenly spread through a ship, making it rather effective against high-powered ships that have thick armor. So basically, it does damage evenly, so you can constantly hit their weak spots. Mind you, it does spread damage, but if the shields have like no armor on it, you can start, or their engines have like no armor on it. Let me have a look at this battleship here as an example. Well, that doesn't work out as well, but if I'm understanding it right, with the subliminator, I can actually start killing these laser weaponries right away. As soon as the shields are gone, that is, of course. They also got an engineering bay. So I'm not sure what I can do about that. Yeah, and I see them. I'm not going to give them any hassle, so long as they don't mind. I just don't want to give them open borders, because that just means they're going to expand my territory even further, which I'm not really fond of. Regardless of good relations, I don't even think I can do it. Yeah, it's not even possible to do non-aggression pact anyway. So what do I want to get? Food replicator for more food, but high maintenance. It just gives a flat +4 food. So there's something. It's just as costly though as my charging stations, so I don't really need that. I would just need like some good farming techniques for like the Chukk's world, so they can benefit themselves. What is this? Transport device? It's the way to transport ordnance. And of course, ordnance fabricator, which is good for like a support utility ship. Which, at least from my video there, I had issues with ammo supply with my Hercules Beetle. I spent 15 minutes just testing on like a sandbox scenario there against like a bunch of random Chukk ships. And it was running out of ammo relatively quickly with all its antimatter cannons, so Something like the ordnance fabricator would help quite a bit in that aspect. Yeah, 5 ordnance a second, but it drains a lot of power, so... And of course, advanced ECM, and it really affects like the targeting of ships. Let's see. Oh, ships firing at... Okay, so the enemy ships need to target what has the advanced ECM. So, if I were to use it on like an auxiliary utility ship, that would really only stop like ECMs, so it's not that big of a deal, or as fancy. And what do I have here? Defensive batteries, which sounds promising, but it's more defending a base, so I have no idea what to expect from that. Mech factory, and of course heavy weapons. So I'll go with the advanced ECM, I think, because that might have a use later on down the road. So I think that's just going to starve out at some point. Maybe I don't even have to worry about the Chukks anymore, despite the fact I do have battleships now. So I am still going to have to... Oh, I thought I had something building, but I guess not. I don't want to spend 800 billion credits for a new civilian, or citizen. And what else do we have idle? Reese's belt again. Oh, that just built, was it the Arco Colonizer? Yeah, it did. And I can build some ground infantry in the process, and thankfully the citizens are not taking long to build at all now. So they are going relatively quick. Come to think of it though, I do need more citizen space over here. So can I get away with trade goods? Yeah, I can get away with trade goods for now, but I don't want the damn Molo farm. Get rid of that. And I can start transferring over from 0 here. Because all that has, yeah, that's the last biosphere like improvement. And that will allow me to get one more citizen over here. And then I can start moving them over to Ratchfield once I get a chance. Of course, he is building his own civilians, so it can sustain itself just fine. It takes 9 turns, so it's not the fastest, but I'm okay with that. Everything's doing fine, except... What about Sigma? Is that still shrinking? It's still shrinking, and I have no idea why. Because I'm not seeing anything about approval rates on this world either. It makes no sense to me. Is there something I can build to help with approval? Besides for, yeah, there's Colonial Police. Let's see, that's plus 10 approval, and that eliminates the racial differences. So that's only what? Yeah, that's 10% as well, so they're both about the same. So I'll just get what's cheaper in that case. And now, I don't think the pollution's an issue either, is it? Nope. With the resequencer, it still hasn't changed a damn thing. But I am lost. Why is that not working? Because I got plenty of freighters. Food? Does it want to tell me how my food's doing? No. Yeah, that's my surplus even. So I got countless amounts of food being utilized, not being used even. So I kind of want to fix that, to be honest. Wait, that now it's shrinking. Cool is shrinking. And I'm not sure why. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I am at a loss for words here. So I'm gonna have to just let it go for the time being. Because I have no idea otherwise what's causing it. But at least on the plus side, I do have positive approval now. They're still not happy, but can you really blame them? They just don't have good production. They're still riotous, so they're not really going to be building all that much. Oh wait, I haven't been paying attention to like any traits that they have from building or farming. They want my orbital habitats. Again, these are things I want to be careful of. They got canopy shields, atmospheric filters, stargates. Yeah, come to think of it, I have not even been using my subspace projectors at all, have I? I just have not been thinking about it at all. And I don't want to be giving them anything significant. That's what I want to be careful of. Like everything they got is expensive. Jesus. And almost everything they have is pretty much ship-based too, interestingly. Except for maybe things like the Stargate. I'll go with organic components though. I just gotta be careful of things like giving them too much weaponry or anything that will help enhance their empire even further. So I'll give them the discharger because I have plenty of shields. That should not be a threat.